Guys, let's watch this video and see how President Tinubu addresses his wife, the First Lady of Nigeria. Like, share and subscribe for more update.
Determination. Let's welcome our dear President, your President, my President, the great reformer in chief, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, our President, as he delivers his remarks. Please, a round of applause for him.
Please be seated. Good evening, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. My dear wife, the First Lady, Yalakara. I will stand on the existing protocol as already established. It gives me great joy to join you for the maiden State House press call dinner. I am very, very honored, and please permit me to apologize on behalf of our media and communication department for not convening this event sooner than this. I especially want to appreciate each of you for your tireless efforts in covering the State House and keeping Nigeria informed about the activities of our administration. Let me put it as I feel it. At the beginning of the administration, it was hard the way you approached the reform. But I am glad tonight that you give credit to that reform. You nearly stopped me from reading then. But I had to summon courage that as one of you in the saddles, I must read you, I must hear you, I must feel you. And I read you every morning, sincerely, ever since then. Some of our founding fathers were journalists. They established the newspapers to fight the cause of our independence and to shape the course of our nation. Let me assure you that my administration remains committed to ensuring that you have access and the resources and freedom to your job excellently and in accordance with the Constitution. I thank you very much. What are we enjoying? Democracy. This democracy rests on the foundation of the freedoms, freedom of speech, freedom of the press, and freedom of association. However, while press freedom and free speech are the bedrock of an open and a democratic society, We must all remember that that right comes with responsibilities. The challenges of digital age and real-time growing on the matters of current affairs are matters of security of our nation must always come first. You must think about Nigeria first. That is what we all agree to. I made a commitment at the inauguration that I will do everything possible in my power to be consistent with the Federal Republic, Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You and I promise one another that we must not undermine our country with irresponsible reporting. We will have no safe space left if we did. At the time when our nation is tackling security threats, neutralizing thousands of criminal elements, and rescuing hostages, the media should not become amplifier for those who wish to harm us. They want us divided. They want you and I to be afraid of one another. We will not surrender to their whims and crises. The media must resist the temptation of becoming megaphones for terrorists and kidnappers. We must protect our nation. Tonight, we gather not as adversaries, but as partners in the service of our democracy and our people. Yes, there is often tension between the government and the press. But that is the nature of democracy. The government must act, the media must watch. The government must explain, the media must question and back when necessary. It is this healthy tension that strengthens our republic. As the president, I've often found myself both praised and sometimes criticized, and sometimes in the same newspaper, in different days. One day I read in the headline that I said Tinubu's cost big in the economy, and Nigerian economy is expanding. The very next day, the same newspaper turned to another page. I saw the backline. I encountered another headline. Nigeria's economy falters as Tinubu loses grip. I didn't know Segun Adeniyi will be here tonight. His last back page on security. I still have a copy on my desk. Very rich outline. Thank you very much for keeping us very well. I read it all. And one person that is not here, that I read recently at the back page of Guardian, was Lanre Babalola. He was talking of zero road, no electricity. You are alternating generators and all of that. We will be there. You can blow hot and cold within 24 hours. However, you can be rest assured that our economy is doing well. We are out of that tunnel, the dark tunnel of uncertainty. We have all the politicians. They must complain of hunger. But next time I bring you to this hall, I won't put you on those corners where you can serve yourself a good meal. We will go there together. I have learned to respect the scrutiny and questions, even as I ask the media to always do its own work. You must do your own work. Provide context and help citizens understand not just what has changed, but to where we are headed. We live in an era where misinformation can travel faster than the facts. The media must choose fact over falsehood, substance over sensation, and credibility over clickbait. Our country depends on professional journalists who separate fact from fiction and truth from speculation. In a world where anyone with a smartphone can claim to be a journalist, the standard of professionalism, accuracy, and integrity must never be compromised. Freedom of expression is not freedom to defame. Freedom of the press is not freedom to mislead. Public trust is earned through fairness, accuracy, and responsibility. Nigeria has enacted laws, including the Cyber Crimes Act, to protect citizens from malicious falsehood, cyber stalking, identity theft, and other digital abuses. These laws are not meant to weaken the press freedom we preach, but to protect our citizens and the integrity of our information ecosystem. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Nigeria is undergoing one of the most ambitious periods of reform in our history. The difficult but necessary steps we have taken are already yielding results. Our economy is stabilizing, no doubt about that. Public revenues are strengthening. State governments are receiving greater allocation right now. They must do your roads. They must provide water. And investors' confidence has returned to our country. Blue chips, great economies are seeking us out. Our foreign reserves have improved, rising above 50 billion US dollars, a 17-year record. The oil and gas sector is attracting new investments, and the stock market has grown remarkably 5 times higher than 2023. I have created wealth for some of your uncles and grandfathers. Through reform in taxation, fiscal policy, infrastructure, and the business environment, we are laying the groundwork for a more competitive, productive, and prosperous economy. The journey is yet complete. Challenges remain, but the path is clear and the foundation for long-term growth are being established. On security, our administration has adopted a determined and multidimensional approach. Military operations have intensified. Intelligence gathering has improved. Interagency and international cooperation are yielding results. Thousands of criminal elements and terrorists are being neutralized, hostages are being rescued, and communities once under threat are being reclaimed. While challenges persist, we are systematically moving from reacting to threats to actively degrading them. We remain resolute in our commitment to secure every part of our country so that every Nigerian can live and prosper in peace. The media, beyond being watchdog, is a critical partner in the national development. You inform citizens, shape public discourse, promote civic participation, strengthen national cohesion, and contribute to our national progress. As we look to the future, let us strengthen the relationship between the government and the media, not by abandoning scrutiny, but by deepening mutual respect, professionalism, responsibility, and our shared commitment to the Nigerian people. Let us replace hostility and distrust with constructive engagement, sensationalism with professionalism, and the pursuit of outrage with the pursuit of the truth. I thank all of you for your dedication, service, and contribution to the democracy. May God bless the press house, the State House press crew. I don't have pen and pencil to alter your constitution. The chairman, national chairman, you will serve another term. Thank you. I hope you have enjoyed the evening. May God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria.